Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Richie Unicorn Caller here, and long time no see. And happy 4th of July. I'm gonna get drunk today and eat hot dogs and hamburgers and watch some baseball and maybe listen out for a few fireworks. Baby Amira does not like fireworks, so we'll see about that. But anyway, hopefully you guys are gonna have a great day and just a great weekend overall. We have not done the Wizard101 news in a very long time, it feels like. There really hasn't been that much to talk about. We're still kind of waiting for any news about, Wizard101 on console. We know that the whole Xbox game preview beta had recently got a huge patch, so, make sure to check out that video. Because it was a long patch note. We also don't know exactly when the Aquila content update is coming out. They did pretty much say on the KI Live soon or next month, so maybe this month in July we should be able to see it. I mean, who knows? Let's just hope, fingers crossed, it doesn't release with that many bugs. And speaking of bugs and glitches, there still are some unresolved bugs and glitches and issues resolving the game. We talked about that Aaron bug where people are literally unable to play the game whatsoever, and it seems like customer support isn't really helping out that much, so that issue is still ongoing, alongside the infamous, famous Scion Spellments, which again, I mean, I kind of just forgotten all about Scion Spellments at this point. But yeah, there are still a lot of issues in the game. But we're going to go on to the news. I'm just going to talk about some general event stuff and some promotion. I'm not going to be talking about every single thing like, oh, look at this pack. Oh, look at this bundle. We're just going to be covering, some of the stuff I want to talk about. So first things first, over the weekend, you have double pet XP. So make sure to go level up your pet. You also have the Rate My Stitch event, and you also have Beast Moon Hunt available. So Don, I'm talking to you specifically, Don. Make sure you're getting those nice little Stitch tokens instead of spending 100 crowns, because who needs to spend 100 crowns? That's outrageous. We have a little bit of a raid announcement over here. This will be the last time I do a massive server ad. I'm pretty sure I made my point concerning raid rosters and stuff like that. From now on, we'll be using the Raider role, so make sure to go to the React channel in my Discord server and just basically get yourself the Raider role, so that way you can stay notified about any other type of guild announcement. I've also included some of the mock rosters in here as well, which are basically rosters I pre-make, but they're not like set in stone yet. Like, they don't have their own kind of schedule. But anyway, for July 6th, we're pretty stacked up, pretty nice stuff. And then through July 5th, it looks like we don't have that many people, so probably tomorrow is when this will be canceled because there is an insufficient amount of players. Most doubtably, I will probably be hungover, but yeah, we'll see what happens. July 11th, 9 p.m. EST filled, and another one that is also filled through the 12th. I have a lot of keys to make, and then over here, July 13th, there's a 1.5 hour one, and nothing here. Still just kind of lonely. And then over here, July 19th, Saturday, filled. And then over here, these are the mock rosters that I'm making. They are a work in progress. But if you ever want to do the Cabal's Revenge raid, make sure to check us out. And then we also got the Voracious Void raid, which is actually the very first raid in the entire game, and it's actually one of my favorite when I try a triple storm meta, and I can finally be on the outside team after so long. Ruku is going to take my spot. I love you, Ruku. And that pretty much ends it up for all the rosters. Now, concerning the Crying Sky raid, that is a raid that is still a work in progress, and I still have to make the mock roster for that. That specific raid is, like, hands down, I think, one of the hardest raids in the game. I have to rank that up to like even harder than Cabal, because with the Azteca raid, not only do you have to obviously make sure you have the decent stats, but also make sure that your cantrip level is high, and also make sure that your fishing level is high, because you do have to go fishing in the raid. So yeah, that raid is all over the place. There is a lot to read in the guidebook. It's just a whole thing, but that's a work in progress. If you are interested in ever running the Azteca raid, aka the Crying Sky raid, yeah, let me know, because I do have a few keys for that. I just don't really know like who would want to run that, because again, it is a very rigorous raid. That's one of the only raids I haven't run, or at least one. Still haven't done the Cabal raid. I mean, I've done it, but I haven't won that. The only raid I have won was the Ghastly Conspiracy and the Voracious Void raid, but still got to work on those other two. But if you're ever interested in raiding, join the server. It's right there. We usually raid on the weekends, so it doesn't interrupt anybody's workflow. So yeah, that's usually what we do. Over here, we got the Lost Pages event now through July 13th, 2025. Honestly, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a cool event. We've had this for a very long time. So, you know, if you need to get, like, the Bone Dragon mount or whatever, or however this event works, I mean, I rarely do it. So, yeah, just check it out. Over here, we got Dahlia Almea's birthday bash, and she is looking fine as ever. They have a community contest available. They also have some new items that you can get in the Crown Shop as well. So, again, make sure to check all that stuff out. They have some cool stuff. Oh, it looks like they even have some King's Isle store sale as well, which is pretty cool. So, it's going to last all the way through July 31st, so check it out. Over here, we got a little bit of a promotion going on. You can basically save 30% when you purchase this bundle. Basically, you get 13,750 crowns and also a 1-year membership. It's going to be $74.99. That's a savings of nearly 30%. And basically, it's going to last all the way through July 9th. So this is available for PC accounts only, and it ends Wednesday. So make sure to check that out and have fun with that. And yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for the news. Yeah, like I said, we're not going to be talking about the Crown Shop too much. I think we're all kind of tired of, you know, talking about the Crown Shop and whatever, you know, it's the same thing, you know, stuff to buy, you know, stuff to spend money on. But like I said, double pet XP is active, so if you did want to level up your pet, I have been trying desperately to make some raid pets, but my luck has been really bad. I need some better luck. I've also been farming the Liches and Legends Gauntlet. I have to do that 25 times in order to be able to craft things. And let me just tell you, I'm kind of really sick and tired of Wizard101 with the whole, like, badge lock in order to, like, really craft anything. Like, I'm tired of that being a prerequisite. I just kind of want to get the reagents I need and be able to craft it. I shouldn't have to do the dungeon 25 times in order to craft something. I just think that's a little excessive, and I know they want to, you know, record playtime. Like, oh, look, people are playing our game for so long in an unhealthy manner. Like, yeah, it's really kind of annoying. It's sad to know that we'll probably have badge lock stuff for the rest of our lives, because it's one of those things where they're just kind of glued to it, you know? Like, I would be okay if you had to complete the dungeon, like, 5 times. I'm okay with that. But the fact how you need to do it 25 times, and it's not a quick gauntlet either. It takes me, like, I'm doing it solo, so it takes me roughly, like, maybe an hour or 30 minutes tops. But I have to say a bare minimum of an hour. And let me just say, I don't appreciate that. I really don't. So far, I got 16 out of 25. I can't craft anything else. Like, I can't craft anything unless I have this badge. Like, ow! It's a fun gauntlet, don't get me wrong, and I'm so glad that I can do it solo, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to do it 25 times. But I will say, though, Dawn of the Night Infernal is a very cool badge, and I will wear that proudly because, dude, this is something, like, you gotta add, like, a business day to this. Like, you gotta schedule this out, dude, because it's a fun gauntlet, but it just takes so long because you're with the NPCs and you're trying to gambit off the NPCs and they don't gambit, and it's like, ah! But anyway, it's a fun gauntlet. Check it out. And if you want to check it out, add me on the friends list. Yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for all of the Wizard101 news. Like I said, hopefully you guys have a wonderful 4th of July, whether you celebrate it or not. Make sure to eat plenty of hot dogs, hamburgers, if you're vegan, maybe some broccoli or whatever you eat. Yeah, just have fun, friends, family, everybody. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cool, and yeah, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. If you want to join in on any raids, like I said, my Discord server is always open, so make sure to check it out. And until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.